What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Saturday evening's Anfield Agenda News Roundup, where I have a packed video in store for you. We're going to be discussing links to Dominik Szoboszlai and a move away from Liverpool. I know, don't shoot the messenger. We're also going to discuss Florian Wirtz, Liverpool's interest in another centre-back, and we'll have a little few words from Federico Chiesa about his Liverpool song. That and lots more to come up over the next few minutes, but you know the score. I want to know your thoughts. Do let me know in the comments section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it. And I'll see you back here tonight at 8:45. I know I said 8:30 on the morning video, but I forgot that there was an 8 p.m. game tonight. So I like to give you guys the first half in peace. And then I'll jump on and we'll have a look at tomorrow's game. Right, ladies and gents, lots to get through. You know the drill. You know what I'm going to ask you to do. So I'm not even going to waste your time. We're going to get straight into it. So Liverpool have extended the contract of long-serving academy director Alex Inglethorpe. Now, we spoke yesterday about the academy and asked, have we seen enough players really come through the academy over the last few years? Do let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. But Alex Inglethorpe doing a great job there at the academy, and delighted for him, and congratulations to him on that contract extension. Right, let's get to that crazy link. Now, I told you there was going to be a mad link for Dominik Szoboszlai. Let me read this out to you, and then I'll tell you why I don't think you've got to worry about. But I've got to report it because it's in the media. Right, Real Madrid and Manchester City are both monitoring Liverpool midfielder Dominik Szoboszlai, with the Reds increasingly anxious about his contract situation and long-term future at Anfield. Now, I'll go on to give you more detail on this in a moment, but can Real Madrid just stop? Or can people just stop linking all of our players with Real Madrid? It's becoming tiresome now. If Real Madrid can't find their own midfielders, well, that's their problem. But Alexis McAllister, Dominik Szoboszlai, I think I've even seen links to Ryan Gravenberch as well. Just go away. They're Reds. Leave them be. Anyway, the 25-year-old currently earns about £120,000 a week, which pales in comparison, they say, to other top-tier midfielders in European clubs. Jude Bellingham, Real Madrid, earns about €400,000 per week. Bernardo Silva at Manchester City, about £300,000 per week. Bruno Fernandes, £300,000, and Jamal Musiala, about €360,000. Now, what I would say is Dominik Szoboszlai is getting to that age now where he's coming into the prime of his career, and Liverpool are, of course, in conversation with his representatives and Ryan Gravenberch's representatives over contract extension. Now, I really don't think we've anything to fear here. Dom loves Liverpool Football Club. The fans absolutely love Dom, and we're even having conversations this week about him as a future captain of the club. So Liverpool, yes, they are aware of the situation, but I don't think we as fans have anything to worry about here. Honestly, feel like Dominik Szoboszlai will be at Liverpool for the next 5, 6, 7 years. Liverpool are keen to tie him down to a new contract, but there you go. That's the crazy link I was mentioning. Look, I don't blame them for being interested. They should be. He's a very good player, but he's our player. Now, I did say centre-backs. There's one we've been linked to, and Caught Offside have said that Liverpool are closely monitoring Wolfsburg defender Konstantinos Kouliarakis, who was valued at about 35 to 40 million euro. This isn't the first time we've been linked to this young man. I don't know much about him, to be honest with you, but if he's on Liverpool's list of reinforcements potentially for the January window, have at it. We know we still need to find out the situation with Mark Gay and whether he'll be coming in either in January at the end of the season or not at all. And then, of course, we have to figure out what is going on with Ibrahima Konaté's contract. But let me know. Kouliarakis, I'm sure there's many of you guys and girls out there that have watched a lot more of him than me. Let me know your thoughts. Right, Bastoni. I'm here to kind of, unfortunately, pour cold water over the semi-upbeat news we had this week about Liverpool's interest in him. Ficajes, who I think broke this story originally, are now pouring cold water on their own story, if I'm not mistaken. They say Italy defender Alessandro Bastoni intends to remain at Inter Milan, delivering a setback to United, City and Liverpool, who all want to sign the 26-year-old. The Italian club value him at about £88 million or €100 million. So there you go. Look, we'd all love Bastoni. I dare say if you surveyed football fans in the Premier League talking about centre-backs coming into their club, Bastoni's name would be on many of their lips. So, yeah, bit more news on that one. But let's be honest, we're not really shocked about it, are we? It always felt like Bastoni was going to stay in Italy. So, Ekitike, speaking about Liverpool, love this, by the way, from Hugo. He said, I have good teammates. It's a top football club. I would say life is good. It's just like a club for me to keep progressing, to keep improving myself, like a serious club with big values and great supporters and a tough stadium. it is the right place for me. Yes, it is, Hugo. And remember, he turned down multiple offers because he only wanted to come to Liverpool Football Club. That was said about a lot of moves this summer, but in his case, it is absolutely true. Interest in him from, we know Newcastle United, other Premier League clubs, but he only wanted to leave Germany if he was coming to Liverpool Football Club. And of course, we're very happy to have him. Right, Dominik Szoboszlai, speaking about leadership, said this: "We have enough leaders with Virgil, Mo, Robbo and Alisson. They've been here longer, some of them 7 or 8 years, the captain and vice-captains. I just try to do my best on the pitch. If it seems like I'm a leader, then I'll keep doing that on the pitch, not outside the pitch." I think he's been very respectful there, to be honest. He's probably seen and heard some of the chatter that we as fans have been having about his leadership skills and whether he would be a long-term successor to Virgil. Now, we ran a poll on this last night and it was 93% of people said yes, they would like Dominik Szoboszlai to fill in when Virgil van Dijk eventually leaves the football club. And hopefully that isn't for a long time yet, but I think I agree with every single one of those votes. I would happily have him as a future captain, as I would with Alexis McAllister. Right, so Wirtz. Let's talk about Chiesa on Wirtz. He said, "One of the best players I've seen on the ball. The way he controls the ball, the way he touches the ball, it's just world class. Of course, he has everything to be a success at Liverpool. There is nothing holding him back." Now, I hope people feel reassured by this, because wherever you stand on how his progression has been at Liverpool, there have been so many forwards, coaches, pundits, players, ex-players, all saying this kid is just too good not to be a success, and that's where I've always been with him as well. So hopefully we do start to see him progress more and more. The Madrid game, I thought he was excellent. Fingers crossed he can do something equally as impressive against Manchester City tomorrow. So hearing from the man himself, Florian had this to say: "I have to say, I think against Madrid now, it was the craziest atmosphere since I'm here. I really enjoyed it, how the fans celebrated every action we did. I'm very thankful that they supported us like this. Looking forward to more nights like this." That's why players like Florian Wirtz come to Liverpool Football Club, for those massive occasions, for those Anfield love-ins, as I like to call them. And he's right, the fans were absolutely impeccable and really did help the boys to that victory over Madrid. On playing on the left, Florian had this to say: "Of course, I'm familiar with the position. I can also play just in the middle, in the 10 or on the left. I just always try my best and try to be important for the team." Did you hear that, Arsene? No cry Arsene from him, no moaning about him. Just like I said in that video, happy to do what's needed for the team. And again, proper order that flow, well said. He said, "I think I've already a good connection with my teammates on the pitch. Of course, these numbers are not there now, but I'll just try to give my best every game. That's what I always do, and I'm happy that I can create some chances. Hopefully, in the next weeks and months, we can score more, but I'm just trying to help the team with my strengths." And help the team, he absolutely is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand why Arsene Wenger was trying to stir the pot a little bit with those comments, but you heard from Florian himself, more than happy with the role he's doing at the club. And like I said, if we keep winning, everybody's going to be happy. So look, folks, that is it from me for now, but I will see you hopefully tonight at 8:45. We'll know the result of the Arsenal game at that point as well, and it'll be half-time during the Chelsea game against, I think, Wolves, if my memory's correct. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Our match day coverage will start from 3:15 p.m, taking you right through the game. We'll have a match reaction, player ratings video, and even a late night agenda tomorrow night as well. The preview went out late last night, so if you haven't had a chance, do give it a watch and let me know your thoughts. Until then, much love, have a great Saturday. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.